Aulus Cornelius Celsus de Medicina, Episode 5. Ideoque multiplexis de Medicina, neque olim, neque apud alias gentes necessardria, vix oli quatex nobis et senectutis principia perducit, ergo etiam post eos, de quibus erdretuli, nulli clardri veri medicinam ex erqueirdrant, donec maiordra studio literardrum disciplina agitardri coipit, quae ut animo praecipoe omnium necessaria sic corpori inimica est. Celsus now continues discussing the history of medicine, and he says, and so a multiplex, a manifold, a varied type of medicine, neither formerly nor among other kinds of nations, was necessaria, was necessary. He says in previous days the only kinds of ailments were diseases and wounds, and those things which arose from a condition of no luxury and no vice. So formerly they weren't necessary, and in nations without luxury or vice, a varied kind of medicine was not necessary either. And he says, scarcely several, or perhaps maybe only a handful, we might say, for ex aliquot. Only a handful of us, Medicina being the subject, does it lead or conduct, vix aliquot ex nobis, to the beginning points ad principia of old age. Consequently, therefore, in fact, after those men, the men de quibus retuli, men concerning whom I made mention, and these would be Asclepius and his two sons, characters from Greek myth and from Homer, nulli clari, no men of distinction, nulli clari viri, no men of distinction, ex erquerunt, practiced the art of medicine, medicinam. Ex erquerunt is from the second conjugation verb exercio, exercere, and this is the third plural, perfect, active, indicative form, exerquerunt. Until such time, he says, donec, until such time that maior studio, with greater zeal, greater diligence, the literarum disciplina, the study of literature, began, coipit, to be practiced. Agitari is a present passive infinitive from the first conjugation verb agito, agitara. This verb, in turn, is derived from ago, agere, which is a third conjugation verb, and this is the frequentative. With this infix, it is the frequentative form. That means to do this, ago agere, but to do it repeatedly or habitually. So, no men of distinction, nulli clari viri, practiced medicine until the disciplina, the study of literature, began to be habitually pursued, agitari, with greater diligence. And quae, that's the disciplina, which study, as it is necessaria, as it is necessary, especially for the mind, animo, of all persons. Notice how Celsus connects the previous necessaria up here with this one now. As it is necessary, especially for everyone's mind, so, seek, it is an enemy, inimica, to the body. In other words, literarum disciplina, the liberal arts, are great for the mind, but as sedentary, they are inimica, deadly, hostile to the body. Our exemplar here of a doctor is carrying around this syringe, no doubt as he needs to have medicine in order to have a face. There, we've provided him one.